Friends, the Blackhawks tonight at the Odd. No question about it. They broke a 3-game winless streak, beating the Blackhawks 4-3 at the Odd. After a scoreless first period, Chicago scored just 36 seconds into the second. Dennis Savard getting his 24th from Dupont, and it was 1-0 Chicago. That seemed to get the Sabres going. Hannu Virta broke into the goal-scoring column for his first of the year. It was unassisted at 4:52. Now to the second, a vintage Perro goal. The star veteran made some moves that forced screams of delight from the crowd, scoring his 16th of the season, his 1,211th career point, and that puts him 11th on the all-time NHL scoring list. What a beautiful goal. Fans were still cheering him when Sean McKenna put the Sabres ahead 2-1 just 31 seconds later. McKenna's 10th from Ramsey and Housley. Larmer with his 27th, but then Dave Andreychuk scored his 21st for a 4-2 Sabre lead. Bob Murray hit on the power play for
the Sabres. Beat Chicago 4-3. Let's go to the Odd. No scoring in the first period, and in the second period, Dennis Savard picks up a goal on a breakaway, number 24 right here, skating in and beating Bob Sauve 1-0 Chicago. Then Buffalo came back at 4:32. Hannu Virta getting an unassisted goal to make it 1-1, and that's the way they skated into the third period. And in the third, Gilbert Perreault became the 11th all-time leading scorer in the NHL, passing Bobby Clarke, his 16th goal, his 1,211th point from Hamel and Korab 2-1 Buffalo. Then Sean McKenna, his 10th from Housley, and Mike Ramsey to make it 3-1. Steve Larmer got his 27th for Chicago at 14:55 to cut the lead to 3-2. And then the winner off the stick of Dave Andreychuk from Brent Peterson. The Sabres went up 4-2 on this goal. Bob Murray scored at 19:06. It was a 4-3 final, and after the game, Brian talked with Andreychuk.
When it's sloppy passing and the team's kind of struggling, what does a play like Perreault made mean to the guys on the bench? What were you saying to each other?
Like I said, it lifted us to victory. It shows that, there's guys that want it, and he went out and he proved that he wanted it worse than those other guys in the other club, and, it brought a little life to the bench, and it sparked us on.
Over Chicago, they play at Hartford tomorrow night. It's the Rangers over New Jersey 9-6. St. Louis led Winnipeg in the third. Edmonton and Vancouver tied.
31 seconds later, Sean McKenna got his 10th of the season from Mike Ramsey and Phil Housley to give Buffalo a 2-goal lead. Steve Larmer cut it to 3-2, but Dave Andreychuk got that one right back. Chicago defense let Andreychuk alone, and he didn't waste the chance. Bob Murray scored on the power play for the Blackhawks with less than a minute left. The Sabres held on for a 4-3 win. Buffalo is in Hartford tonight with a chance to move.
They did a little job on the Chicago Blackhawks, as you well know. Both teams were sluggish in the first period. Dennis Savard with a breakaway goal on Bob Sauve in the second. The first big action of the night, as neither team got many shots on goal. 4 minutes later, though, Hannu Virta from the point right here shoots it. It's going to hit a Blackhawk skate and trickle in. That was Warren Skorodinski, the goalie. And then this big rush by Gilles Perreault, putting it between the legs of the defenseman and scoring his 1,121st career point, putting him 11th on the all-time list and giving the Sabres at that point a 2-1 lead. Just 29 seconds later, Sean McKenna hits a rebound home, and the Sabres have a 3-1 lead. Chicago made it 3-2 on a goal by Steve Larmer. Then Dave Andreychuk maneuvers the puck in here for his 21st of the year. Sabres had a 4-2 lead. Chicago got one back, but not enough. Sabres take it 4-3, and again played tonight at Hartford.